welcome you all to the high school basketball game of the week. All you high school basketball fans, MetroEast broadcast coverage of the game of the week here at Reynolds High School. Our game tonight, we're going to be featuring the best matchup in the highly competitive Mountain Conference. And tonight we have the Reynolds Raiders and the Clackamas Cavaliers. We're going to get in our starting lineups. For Clackamas Cavaliers, we have Aaron McDonald, Bree Fingerman, Marissa Kelly, Peyton Carroll, and Jordan Raspberry. On the other side, okay. And there's a jump shot by Clackamas. They start out the scoring. That's number 23, Bree Fingerman. Clackamas with the rebound. The dribble drive into the paint, she misses that shot. They keep control and they bring it outside and start their offense up. Another shot there by Bree. She hit anything. Fans screaming air ball.
That was an air ball.
Reynolds with the ball underneath. They move the ball around the outside, Reynolds does. Baseline jumper off, foul underneath, and that's going to go against the Raiders.
Got a couple of good-sized girls out there with Lambert and Carroll. Looks like a pretty good matchup between number 32 and 33.
Definitely looks like it's going to be a tight game here. Reynolds looking to run and looking inside. We have a tip ball that's going to stay here. Possession to Reynolds. They work the ball around the outside. Their jump shot was partially blocked. They go to the floor. It's going to be out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay on this end of the court.
I give them both a 6 on this slide.
They work the ball inside. We've got to travel. We're going to be going the other way.
Well, it's good to be here with you, Jerry.
Definitely good
Reynolds
to be
High
here.
School in Troutdale, which is the gateway to the beautiful Columbia Gorge.
That's right. Another Friday night here in the Mountain Conference. Tough basketball game. Taking the ball out of bounds underneath. Clackamas with some token pressure, able to get the ball tipped and out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Raiders. Missed shot. Cavaliers secondary fast break. Moving the ball around outside. There's a long jumper.
No rim on that one.
No rim, nothing but the net.
Oh, foot in. There's a violation. Left foot slipped over the baseline.
That's a shot inside right there. Number 33, Peyton Carroll. Nice inside touch for Clackamas.
Nice move, a little sky hook. I thought she'd be something to be in contention with. Keep an eye on her.
We've got a foul here. It's going to be a side out. Side out, the ball stays here with Reynolds. Dribble drive underneath. Tough miss right there. Nice idea. Rebound off to the Cavaliers, and they push the ball up. Nice movement around the outside, looking low. Wide open three, no good. Offensive rebound underneath, that's no good. Rebounded off to the Raiders. And we're gonna have a turnover. Her point guard took off before she was ready to get the pass to her. Clackamas getting into their offense. Nice movement. They look down low to their big girl, and their post player scores. That's number 33, Peyton Carroll, with the inside play.
Nice move, soft touch.
Definitely.
She does a real nice job underneath.
And Reynolds is going to turn the ball over. Clackamas with the ball underneath. Nice pass to the outside for the open jump shot. That's no good. Rebound over to the Raiders. There's a step through crossover move. No good, but they're able to gather the offensive rebound. And they're going to have a foul on the play. We're going to stay right here. Have some substitutes coming in now for Clackamas.
Checking in for the Cavaliers, number 42, Haley Humphrey.
Clackamas with an open shot at the top of the key. They decide to go inside, and they're going to get a travel call on that play. Reynolds with some pretty good defense down there low. They tipped the ball, but Clackamas able to recover. The long jumper, that's no good. Offensive rebound inside, and that's no good. That was Marissa Kelly with the offensive rebound, and she's going to get free throws.
Raider foul, number 31, Gabby Lynch.
Marissa Kelly, she's averaging 6.9 points a game. Loves to get out in the open court and loves to crash boards. And you can see the result as she gets some free throws here on that offensive rebound.
It was a nice touch, brought the score up 11. Clackamas up by 11. 11 unanswered points on the part of Reynolds. But I'm sure Reynolds will get into their groove.
Sooner or later, they're going to definitely have to get a bucket on there. Clackamas with their token pressure. Reynolds still scoreless, looking for their first bucket of the game.
Checking in for the Cavaliers, number 25, Mackenzie Giancola. Checking in for the Raiders, number 22, Allison Walton.
They take the ball underneath on their inbounds play, working their offense. Now Clackamas runs their triangle offense. They try to look for the mismatches underneath. On the bounce play here, they get it inbounds. That was a tough pass out to the guard, and she wasn't able to handle that. There's going to be a turnover, ball over to the Cavaliers. Cavaliers looking inside. Nice interior passing there. Unable to come up with the basket. Reynolds off to the races. Had the driving kick. That jump shot's no good. But they get the offensive rebound, and finally they get on the board, JR.
They got their first 2 on the board.
Tough start to the beginning of the game, but they're able to get on the scoreboard. The Raiders have 2. Cavaliers 12. 2:09 to go in the first quarter. The inbounds play. Nice pass and nice stop. Free throw line jumper off, but they get the offensive rebound and they get the 3-point shot. They traded 2 for 3 there, JR. Nice jump shot there.
It was a great kick the ball out. Nice comeback, nice shot.
Clackamas still with the pressure defense. And they get, that ball's going to stay here. I thought they got the turnover, but they're going to stay here on this end. Reynolds will be taking the ball out underneath. The one thing about Reynolds is that they do have 2 or 3 girls that are sick right now, so they're short-handed tonight, playing a lot of their bench players. So you kind of expect this score right now, JR. You have to fight for the ball underneath. And that ball's going to go over to the Cavaliers.
So who is out this evening for Reynolds?
Is that now?
Who's out tonight for Reynolds? You got 3 sick players?
Yeah, their 3 starters are out tonight for Reynolds. I wasn't sure which ones are out, but they're starting 3 new bench players.
Oh, boy,
So,
that'll make a difference.
Yeah, it does make a huge difference. Clackamas bringing the ball up court, getting in their offense, looking for the long 3. That's off and out of bounds. That's going to go over to Reynolds. Clackamas with the full court pressure. Reynolds able to get the ball through the pressure. Fight for the ball underneath. Oh, tough shot, tough miss for the Raiders. Unable to connect on that 3-pointer. Nice look underneath. Clackamas Cavaliers moving the ball around on their offensive end.
This is why the younger players, if they work hard and hone their skills, all of a sudden they're front and center on the front stage, so to speak, to fill in a situation like this.
That's right. The bench players have to be ready to go because you never know when somebody's going to go down, and you know the next man up has to be ready to go. Inside play right there. Pass, nice jump shot right inside the free throw line by Jordan Raspberry. She's one of their top bench players. Steal back the other way by Clackamas, and they put it back in.
And we've got a first quarter coming to a close here shortly.
Just over 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Oh, tough miss underneath. Reynolds able to work the ball around. They get the offensive rebound, get another offensive rebound, and they're able to put that one back. Nice follow-up and shot there by Mackenzie Pettingill. 5 seconds to go. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. That one's going to be no good. And that's the end of the first quarter here at Reynolds High School, home of the Raiders. We got a score of Reynolds 4, visiting Clackamas Cavaliers 19. And we're going to take a break in the first quarter of action and be right back here at Reynolds High School.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
In 1977, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European pro golf tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the US Open twice, 1 in 1.2 billion. The odds of him having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism.
And we're back here at Reynolds High School, home of the Raiders, where they're down 19-14 here in the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter. But they're on the board right now. JR, nice three-point jump shot. Number 12, Alondra Maladano, able to hit that three. I tell you right now, JR, they're not that far off. After having a tough first quarter, they're still in this game. Drive down the middle, no good. Offensive rebound.
Oh, that ball's going the other way.
That's right. This is going to be going over the other way. And Reynolds is going to have the chance to cut back into this lead. Nice interception on that pass. Good defense, the pressure. D is working as Clackamas gets the turnover, working around the perimeter. Inside out pass to the guard. Unable to finish, and we have a foul underneath on that rebound. Nice look inside and kick to the outside player. Three-point jump shot goes down for Clackamas Cavaliers. That's number 33, Peyton Carroll. And we have the steal on the fast break. They get the layup, and they kick the lead back up.
I noticed Peyton Carroll does a great job inside or out. She just swished a three-pointer. She's been wonderful underneath in the paint.
Yeah, she's their biggest post player, 6'3", junior, and making an impact on this game right from the start.
She looks like she's going to have a good future somewhere.
Definitely. She's got the height, and she looks like she has the athletic ability to play on the next level. The Raiders with the ball side out under. And there's a steal again by Clackamas. And the layup. That's Raspberry with the finish on that play off the steal. Clackamas really with a tough zone press, and it's creating a lot of havoc and turnovers for the Reynolds Raiders. Almost another steal there. They're playing really tough defense with that press, JR, and it's really bothering the Raiders.
Yeah, Clackamas puts the pressure on, a little bump and grind there, and let's see how they handle that. Well, with the younger players, you don't know.
Exactly.
Hopefully they'll get used to it. They'll get into their groove, and this is where they learn.
It is exactly where they learn, JR. Clackamas back inside to their bread and butter, and she delivers. That's Peyton Carroll.
She is in full control underneath the basket.
Great footwork for a post player. Clackamas with the press. Reynolds trying to attack the press. Nice shot underneath. Unable to finish, though. But they come up with the offensive rebound. Open three-point jump shot, no good. Offensive rebound, though, back to Reynolds. They look to try to go inside. Nice free throw line jumper there off the elbow, and that one's no good either. Rebound and fast break opportunity right now for Clackamas. Nice stop. That was a kick ball underneath. That's going to stay here. Clackamas will have the ball underneath, working their inbounds play. And we have a substitution now coming in for the Raiders. That's Raspberry in. Nice jump shot in and out. Rebounded again by the Raiders, and they're looking to run with the ball. Reynolds with a jump shot from the outside, no good. That ball was off on the jump shot, but they tried to drive and kick. And that's going to be an offensive foul. We can see that from here. Oh, no. I don't know about that one, JR. It looked like she had good positioning underneath.
That one could have gone either way, but I'm not going to argue with the referee.
Yeah, you never argue because you don't get anywhere arguing with those kind of guys. So Clackamas will keep the ball, and they have it underneath. Back inside of their bread and butter, and JR.
Beautiful move. Beautiful move.
She delivers again.
Another one down by Peyton Carroll.
You're going to hear that name a lot tonight because I tell you, they have no answer for her inside. We're going to have a call here, and that's going to go against Clackamas. Don't think they're in the 1-and-1 yet, so they'll be taking the ball out underneath, JR. They try to work the ball inside. Good defense by Clackamas to close that lane off. We're going to get a travel here. We're going to be going the other way. Nice defensive pressure by Clackamas the whole game, which has shot them out to a 29-7 lead right here. They're looking for more. They go inside to their bread and butter. Nice interior pass to the elbow. That jump shot's not going to fall. Another interior pass. Clackamas playing really well inside. Their inside post players able to find each other. Tight windows, but they're able to squeeze the ball through and get some tough shots inside.
Well, they're aggressive. They're going after the rebounds. They got good follow-up, and they're going back to the ring. So that's the difference in the game.
That first free throw falls for Marissa Kelly, the 5'8" junior wingman. Wing woman, I should say.
Wing woman, wing
That's
person.
Right. Wing woman. Nice release, nothing but the net. She hits both those free throws. 4 minutes to go. The Raiders are down 7-31. And you can tell these young players for the Raiders don't have much ball handling experience, and Clackamas taking advantage of that. Almost gets the turnover.
And we're down to 3:55 in the second quarter. I'd like to see Reynolds get into a rhythm here and kind of break that difference.
Yeah, try to cut into that lead. And
there you go. There you go.
JR, they answered your
that
prayer
was two, see?
Nice jump shot there. Gabby Lynch with the...
Ask and ye shall receive, and that happened for him. So.
Definitely.
Only two. Back a couple more steps. They end up with a three. Got a 31-9 game right now.
That's right. The Raiders are trying to pack that paint in and protect the middle.
Let's see what Carroll does. Oh, that was a slap on the hand. No call on that.
And they come up with a turnover, the Raiders. They're going to need quite a few of those to get back in the game. You got a kick ball, and that's going to stay down on this end of the court. Raiders ball underneath. We got a substitution coming in for the Cavaliers.
Maddie Oakton came in.
She's a freshman point guard. See what she can do here, getting some first half action.
Cavalier foul again on number 32, Hayden Humphrey.
Ball out underneath. Clackamas with their out of bounds, Reynolds with their out of bounds play. Looking for the three-point jump shot. That's off the side of the basket. Cavaliers looking for more. Nice three-point jump shot. Shooter's touch goes in.
There you go.
Nice defensive pressure there. They get a block shot, but they get the rebound back and able to put that one in. That's number 12, Emily Melton with the 5-footer. Nice movement on the offense there. The dribble drive, unable to finish. Reynolds a little bit out of control in that drive, JR. Unable to get the basket, and got the Cavaliers on the break. Nice baseline jumper there. Clackamas on the fast break. Elena Bankofer. Apologize if I really tore her name up. Some of these names you need to have a dictionary.
I think you're okay.
We'll take it.
Ileana Bankofer.
Ilana Bankofer. With the jump shot the last time down. The Cavs patient in their offense. Nice.
There's a nice steal.
And she finishes the dribble drive. That's Mackenzie Pettingill. Brings the Raiders score up to 13. Cavaliers moving the ball around in their offense, content to look and wait to see the inside pass, and they get the inside pass. Nice kick out for the outside 15-footer, no good, and rebounded off to Clackamas. Off to Reynolds. And they're on the break, and they're going to get a foul. That's number 40, Annie Luna. She's a freshman guard getting some playing time with all the sickness and injuries for the Raiders. And they're going to get the ball underneath.
I like that move that Carroll just did. Instead of going up with a little sky hook, freeze her opponent and kick the ball outside.
Yeah.
Good move, because they're keying on her now. They know she's going to go up in the paint. She's been real effective.
And the Cavaliers, the Raiders are able to answer. That ball's out of bounds. The Raiders going to get it back. That was Pettingill on the other end with the inside jump shot. Brings their score up to 15 for the Raiders. They're down by 16 with only 36 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Clackamas still with the press, and we're going to have a held ball here. And the ball's going to stay with Reynolds with 27 seconds to go in the second quarter in the score. The Reynolds Raiders 15, Clackamas Cavaliers 36. See if they can get a shot off here before the end of the quarter, JR, and cut back into that lead. Oh.
I think if they start getting Lampert inside a little bit more, they're gonna realize some points on the board. Clackamas seems to be doing a pretty good job of keeping her outside, and if she can get under the ring a little bit, I think there's going to be a big difference in the score.
Well, the good thing right now is they get some free throws, and they're actually going to be able to cut this lead down, maybe get it under 15. Going in halftime and put their heads together and come up with a game plan for the second half. Unable to connect on that free throw. Rebound off to Clackamas. They're looking inside. Kick outside. Nice looking jump shot, and that's good. Nothing but the net. That's Bankofer with her second three-pointer of the game. And they get the turnover with 6 seconds to go, and it look like they can add to their lead right here. I don't know if they're aware of the clock, and they are aware. She looks inside. Nice dish. It's not enough time on the clock. They score, but that one won't count. And we come here to the end of the first half with the Reynolds Raiders home team down 15-39 for the visiting Clackamas Cavaliers. And we're going to take a break here at halftime and be back with some inside information on the game of the week here in the Mount Hood Conference.
Get your ass out. You're not in here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Move. Off here.
No, ow.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh, you got...
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
And we're back here, halftime, here at Reynolds High School, home of the Raiders. And we have a score of Reynolds 15, Clackamas 39. JR, we had a quick start there for Clackamas, the visitors. They were out to jump out to a big lead and able to extend that lead to 39 points here, to 39 on the scoreboard. Clackamas really had their offense going tonight.
I think earlier you had mentioned that Reynolds has 3 players out sick. Got some underclassmen that are filling in. Probably haven't found their stride just yet. So I really believe that 2 factors in the game at this point. 3 players sick, underclassmen trying to find their stride. Nothing you can do about that except work hard. And the other factor is I think they're going to have to get Lambert inside. For some reason, Cavaliers are keeping her out, so they haven't been able to get anything under the ring and get her real active. So let's keep an eye on that.
Well, we know one thing, that Peyton is their main inside player. She's averaging 11 points a game, and she hasn't really been able to get loose. They've been playing great defense on her, Reynolds. And just hopefully she'll have a better second half coming out here.
Well, Peyton's been knocking it down. Peyton's been doing a great job for Clackamas. And I thought there I might see a little bit more activity between Lambert and Peyton. And so I'm still waiting for that matchup.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Reynolds, we know they like to get into an up-tempo game, but with all the injuries and the girls out with the flu, we just know they have some untested players, and Clackamas is taking advantage of them. They've had the full court pressure on the whole game, which is making them able to jump out to such a big lead. So probably going to see more of that from Clackamas in the second half. Reynolds just has to settle down, take a lot better care of the ball, and try to go inside and get their players, their inside offense going.
Yeah, we just can't get a true reading on the game and the talent all the way around. So let's just have a great game in the second half and see what comes out of it.
That's right. We're going to take a quick break right now. We'll be back with some more inside information for you here at Reynolds High School, home of the Raiders.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are the #1 killer of children 1 through 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
All right, and we are back here at the home of the Reynolds Raiders, where Reynolds has a score of 15, and the visiting Clackamas Cavaliers have 39. And JR has been quite like I said, a start for the visiting Cavaliers. They've had their way pretty much offensively and defensively. And I guarantee you when they come out at halftime, they're going to probably try to do more of the same.
Well, I'm sure the coach will have a little talk with them, try to organize, get the underclassmen into a rhythm, and do the best they can with what they have to work with this evening.
Well, we know Gabby Lynch, number 31, is their energy player for Reynolds, and she's going to have to really step her game up. She's a good post player, defensive stopper, and an energy player, and they need a lot more of that coming out in the second half. We're sitting here listening to the band. Reynolds looks like
love the band. You don't need me. Maybe I'll go over there and sit in for a little while.
Yeah, definitely. Get them going really good here.
No, they do a nice job. That's one of the better bands I've heard. They're active.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, definitely, we know Reynolds, they've been playing man-to-man. They haven't really pressed enough to keep themselves in this game, but they have a small lineup. They start 5 guards, does Reynolds. So it's tough when you're playing against a team that really has an inside presence, and they're able to really pack it in and get interior passing and score inside, and they come back with pressure defense. So we know Reynolds, they're young, but this is the way you learn.
Yes, a little energy difference. A little older team on the part of Clackamas. And I love what Peyton does under the hoop. She's a stalwart for Clackamas.
Definitely know Clackamas, they go 9 deep in their rotation. They have some great players coming off the bench. Raspberry was able to come off the bench and get a couple 3-point shots for them. Everybody kind of really worked together. They moved the ball around inside, outside. They were kind of really having their way and getting what they wanted on offense. So we know they're going to come back out with more of the same intensity on the defensive end. And offensively, they really don't have to change a thing. They just keep doing what they're doing, and it seems to be working.
No, they're fine. They're coming up with the rebounds. They're aggressive on both ends of the court. And that energy, that hustle is a difference in the game at this point. But like I said, let's see, Reynolds, I think they're going to get into a rhythm. I think we'll see a change in the second half.
Well, we hope so, because I tell you right now, it looks like they're out of it, but we've seen a couple of these games, JR, and you know, a couple of 3-point shots, a couple turnovers, and all of a sudden things start tightening up and you've got a great game going on. So that's what we're going to hope for here in the second half. The Reynolds girls, definitely, they're going to have to put their defensive face on and come out here and put the pressure on and see if they can get back into this game.
Well, it's never really over until you're actually in the shower. So let's see what happens.
We will see what happens. And we see the girls are coming out here for the second half, and we're going to take a break right now and come back with more action here at Reynolds High Schools.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
And we're back here.
We are back.
Yes, we are back home of the Reynolds Raiders here at halftime. We've got a couple minutes to go before the girls start the action up again. And hopefully we're going to see a little bit more competitive game here. As we stated earlier, Reynolds is really suffering tonight from the lack of players. 3 girls out tonight with the flu, JR. So, you know, there's not much you can do when you have to go to your 6th, 7th, and 8th players who have not very much experience. So this is kind of what you expect. But as we said, they're going to get a lot of action and experience. These girls who haven't played much, so it should help them out later on in the conference and even for next year, because these are a lot of young players, freshmen and sophomores for Reynolds.
Well, I always look at the upside, the positive side of everything. And it's nice to have a 6th, 7th, and 8th player.
Yep.
I keep it simple.
Yeah. You have to be able to go to your bench sometimes, and the only way you're going to get experience is get in there and just jump in with both feet. And that's the best way to learn. So we hope that Reynolds is able to use this to actually, you know, as a learning tool. And this is only the 4th game of the league, so they've got at least 6 or 7 more games to see if they can make some improvement on what they started out here with the beginning of the year.
So what has Reynolds done at this point? I see a 6 and 9 on the schedule.
Definitely.
That's 6 and 9 overall at this point.
That's overall right now to this point. They're 6 and 9, which isn't bad. But that's without the injuries, and so.
Well, yeah, that's not bad at all. We got Clackamas sitting here at 10 and 5 overall.
Yeah. We know Clackamas is much more experienced. As you can tell, they're a much more polished team, and you know, basically, experience usually wins out in these kinds of games. You know, when you're used to the pressure, you're used to handling the ball and those types of things.
Now, has Clackamas come into the league this year? Is that my understanding?
First year in the league.
So they've moved into the 5A.
Yeah. Actually, into this conference, excuse me.
Into this conference, right.
They might have been 5A, but I'm not quite sure. But it is their first year in this conference. And we know the Mount Hood Conference is known for great basketball teams. Top to bottom, they're very competitive. So,
oh, Mount Hood Conference, yeah.
Mount
Hood Conference, the old Metro League that I played in, has been good since the moon started to shine back in the 60s, late 50s.
That's right.
Talent has always been good at all the schools.
We start out right here with Clackamas taking the ball outside out, working the ball around the perimeter. Tip pass. Reynolds able to make the steal, and they're out on the break. And we're going to get a traveling on that call. It's a tough pass for a post player to handle on the fast break. You got to really feed them where they can get the ball and maneuver.
Well, Lambert had a great idea. She took the ball, was going to kick it back out behind her, and we're going to get a follow-up, and she just stumbled a little bit.
Nice shot inside there. That's Jordan Raspberry, the 5'11" senior post, able to score inside and get the scoring started for the Cavaliers. Nice jump shot right in the face of the defense.
Well, there you go. Start of the second half. Beautiful shot.
That's right. That's number 12, Alexis De Jesus, able to ring up a three-pointer. And Clackamas with the answer. Nice shot there. That's Marissa Kelly with the jump shot and the three-point finish. Nice up-tempo game so far. Jump shot off and out of bounds. That's going to go over to Clackamas. Clackamas outside with the ball, starting their offense up. Nice inside pass, unable to finish underneath, and we're going to get a foul. That's going to
go. It was a great rebound out of Lambert, a little reach over.
It was a great rebound.
Cavalier foul on number 33, Peyton Carroll.
Inside pass, interior passing looking really good for the Raiders. Unable to finish on that play, but it was a good thought.
That's what they have to do. They didn't do a lot of that in the first half.
No, they didn't.
They got the ball in that time, and it was just blocked. That's
ball
okay.
Underneath. Dribble drive down the lane. Nice teardrop jumper.
Another 2 points. Here comes Reynolds.
Alexis De Jesus, the freshman guard, able to score on that play down the lane. Clackamas going back inside to their big post player, and she's been having quite a game, JR. At Peyton Carroll. She's 6'3", and I tell you, she's got some skills.
I don't know what it is with these young people today, but I know she's tall, but didn't realize she was 6'3".
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in the grandstands at 5'10".
Well, she's got a great game, but we can see she needs to work on her free throws. She misses that first one.
Number 20, Abby Johnson.
Well, she gets one in. We got a 45-19 score. Clackamas still up. But I'll tell you what, Reynolds is coming back. They're coming back.
Nice inside
Look at that.
play. There you go, down to the block. Able to get a basket down below. That's Mackenzie Pettingill. Almost with the steal, Pettingill. Good hustle play.
That's the hustle they need. They need to come outside of the key. They need to come after Clackamas in their territory. Take the game to them.
That's right. Well, with the score of 45-21, they have nothing to lose. They just let it all hang out, play tough defense, and see what happens. Nice defensive pressure, and they come up with a turnover. She got away with the double dribble on that. Umpire, the referee's not able to see that, and she picks up the foul going to the basket.
Yeah, referee was on the backside of that, and we had a reach in. Yeah, let's see what happens now.
Reynolds with the ball out underneath. Nice jump shot. It looked good, but unable to catch iron on that, but they get the offensive rebound. Back with a long jumper. That's a three-point shot. Again, that's Mackenzie Pettingill. Sophomore guard able to hit that three-pointer.
That was a nice recovery, nice pickup, and a kick out by Bellador. Got it outside. Allowed Mackenzie Pettingill to come back and put one in the hoop.
Clackamas with the offensive rebound. They move it around and they find the open three-point shooter. She's able to connect on that one. That was Maria Velador with the three-pointer. The Raiders working the ball inside out. And guess what? They're starting to warm up. That's Mackenzie Pettingill with her third three-point shot. Actually, that was a two-pointer. They're going to need a lot more of that. We've got a tip ball out of bounds that's going to stay down here. Clackamas will keep possession. Nice inbounds play. Unable to finish, but it was a good thought. Reynolds on the fast break, but Clackamas able to get back on the defensive end and come up with the steal. Nice play underneath. Clackamas in attack mode. They wait for their post player to come down. She takes the free throw line jumper. That's no good, but they get the offensive rebound underneath, and they're going to get free throws for number 24, Marissa Kelly.
Raider foul on number 10, Mackenzie Pettingill.
5'8" junior able to corral the offensive rebound and put back and get some free throws on the foul. Nice looking free throw there.
Checking into the game for the Cavaliers, number 5, Patty Oakley.
Velador out at
Definitely.
5'2", one of the smaller physically players on the court, and I've been real impressed with her. She's been aggressive in the paint, come up with rebounds, kick the ball out. She's playing like a big girl.
That's right. Raiders get into their offense. Nice movement. They run the triangle offense and they try to look for the mismatches. It's pretty tough with this Cavalier team, though. They have a really tall team, so hard to grab the hard to find the mismatch. Clackamas with the offensive rebound. Nobody stopping the ball, and they're able to get all the way to the free throw line with that. That's number 5, Maddie Okaden with the jump shot. And we got a foul here on the other end. The Raiders trying to hit the boards after that jump shot and miss. They come up with a foul. Clackamas taking the ball out underneath. Reynolds just doesn't look like they're really quite into the game yet, and it's here in the third quarter. 3 minutes to go. They got to wake up and get ready. Nice drive down the lane. We're going to have a 3-second call on the Cavaliers. So the Raiders are able to get the turnover and try to cut into this lead. And it's a big one, I tell you, 52-26 right now. Cavaliers having it their way tonight.
That was great ball work on the part of the Cavaliers. Move the ball in and out, kick it in, hit the post, come back outside. They just had 3 seconds in the key. I think they might have put one in. They're moving the ball real well. I'm impressed with that.
Alexis DeJesus. Not shooting.
And that's not a shooting foul, so Reynolds will have the ball side out. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. See what Reynolds can do here on this possession. They work it around the inside. The one thing they have to do is keep their heads up, JR, when they dribble the ball. That's one thing you have to learn is to dribble without looking at the ball.
Absolutely.
It's very important. Raiders with the ball underneath their own basket. Let's see if they can get a quick hitting play. They get it in bounds. Dribble down the lane, stop with the pull-up. The 5-footer no good, rebounded off to the Cavaliers. They're working the ball around the perimeter. They get it inside, the inside kick outside to the outside jumper shot. And that one's gonna fall. That's number 1, Aaron McDonald, senior guard with the three-pointer. Down the lane goes the drive. No good. Good defensive play down. The Cavaliers are off fast breaking. No one stops the ball.
Nice left hand.
Basket. Nice left
Very
hand.
nice.
Right. That's number 5 able to score, Maddie Okaden. She's a freshman. Reynolds working the ball outside. Turnover. Clackamas with the pick. They move the ball into the front court. Nice drive and dish inside, and they're working that inside game to perfection right now, JR.
Very well. Raspberry is doing a wonderful job. She knows where she's going with the ball when she catches it. She knows what she's going to do with it when she takes a pass. She goes up. Very confident player. Nice skill.
It looks like we got a turnover here. Ball going over to Clackamas. They keep the intensive defensive pressure on and they're able to come up with another turnover, trying to add to their lead. Got just about a minute to go here in the third quarter.
Well, with Raspberry and Carroll, they have 2 center players that are very, very effective. There you go. Didn't quite drop, but
nice play inside, though. Nice
very
passing.
nice play.
They really work well and they look for each other inside. 3-point jump shot off for the Raiders. Nice fight for the ball. Raiders able to come up with the offensive rebound, but they get the turnover. About 30 seconds to go almost here in the third quarter. Let's see if Clackamas can get one here before the end of the quarter. They look inside. Bread and butter. No good. They fight for the ball underneath. Reynolds is going to have a shot here at the end of the quarter to get points. Trying to fast break and, nice strip and steal. And they're off to the races. Nice defensive play there by Reynolds to get back on D, but unable to corral the loose ball. And Clackamas able to put it in. And that was 32. Haley Hunsler with the layup underneath. And we're here at the end of the third quarter with a 61-26 lead for the visitors. Clackamas Cavaliers. We're going to take a break and be back with more action here in the fourth quarter.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
We're back here at Reynolds High School, home of the Raiders, where they're down 26-61 to the visiting Clackamas Cavaliers. Have quite an offensive output here for the Cavaliers, JR. They've been really having their way tonight.
Well, like I say, with Reynolds down a couple of players, makes a difference. I can't judge their performance if they're short this evening. So they're doing the best they can. They've cut the difference. And they're getting some rhythm down, and they're giving those younger players time to get some time on the court, play with the other folks, practice. Big difference between practice and a game.
Definitely. Nice interior pass there by Reynolds, unable to finish though underneath, and Clackamas out to the races again. They find the open 3-point jump shooter, and my goodness.
Nice shot, nice mechanics.
Yeah, that's Haley Hunsler.
And I surely won't take anything away from Clackamas.
No.
We got a good team. They're playing well together on both ends of the court.
You can't take anything from those gals because they really are sharing the ball, playing tough defense, and this is what happens when you play like that. You can see the inexperience, though, and the doubt in some of the girls here on the Raiders team. When in doubt, though, shoot. She's unable to hit that jump shot there. Offensive rebound to the Raiders. They're unable to finish. The come up with another offensive rebound. They drive down the lane, unable to finish again. Their third offensive rebound. And that one doesn't fall. The Raiders with the ball into their front court. Nice drive down the lane. Oh, tough finish. Unable to get that one to drop. We're going to have a foul on that play. That's going to go over to the Cavaliers.
Third foul is given on number 32, Hannah Lambert. Checking in for the Cavaliers, number 45, Miranda Damon.
Got substitutions coming in here for the Raiders. See if they can get some of these other bench players a chance to get some action, since this game is semi out of reach.
Yes. Miranda Damon in for Peyton Carroll.
They move the ball inside. Nice interior passing, unable to get that one to fall, but they come up with the offensive rebound. They kick it to the wing player underneath, and she was out of bounds, so that's going to be a turnover. Ball back over to Reynolds. A chance for them to try to cut into this lead. Nice pick down low. Post player is unable to get that one to fall. She didn't catch too much of the rim there. Nice dribble drive down the lane. That was Anna Lunan with the dribble drive, unable to connect. And Clackamas comes up with the offensive rebound, and we get a foul here. 6 minutes to go here. The score still 64-26. Clackamas looking to add to their lead. They've definitely quieted down the fans here. Nice looking jump shot there from the free throw line, unable to connect. Reynolds out on the fast break. Nice pick. Nice looking jump shot. That's off left, but they get the offensive rebound, and that one's off. Clackamas, fast break, looking low. And they're gonna get a travel on that play. It was a good thought there, JR, underneath. They've been working their magic with their interior passes. This time they come up with a turnover.
It's when the body moves and the feet don't. Then you're talking to your feet. Work with me, feet. Work with me. I enjoy watching Valador.
She's got a nice game.
A ball of energy. She knows where to go. She's moving the court well. She's not stagnant. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Well, the ball's turned over here, and Clackamas getting into their offensive set. Nice open jump shot there, unable to connect from the top of the key. Reynolds with the rebound, and they're off on their secondary break. See what they can get out of this. They decide to pull it out. Just got to be a little bit more careful with the ball. Nice drive down the lane. They need to see more of that, JR. Taking the ball to the basket, good things happen, as we say, when you take the ball to the basket.
And she got her foul.
She did. She's going to get free throws out of this one. That's Maria Velador. She's a sophomore guard, 5'2".
Maria Velador at the line.
See if she can get a couple of free throws here. She does. She hits the first one.
I like it.
Nice looking shot.
Checking in for the Cavaliers, number 12, Emily Melton, and number 50, Emma Roth.
Well, we're down to 4.5, so
nice arc on the ball, but she's unable to finish, unable to hit that free throw. The ball's going to go out of bounds, but it looks like it's going to stay on this end of the court. So they got a break right there.
Lambert and Roth were a little tangled up. Both went to the floor. Another opportunity for Reynolds.
one thing we know is this is the second year for their head coach, and so it's a building process for them, and it's going to take a while. They got a lot of young players, but you can see their effort is there, and that's the most important thing. And their coaches said they've really been improving every game, so that's what's important.
For Reynolds, yes.
Yes.
Where'd their coach come from, you know?
I'm not sure. This is only her second year, so she's been coaching for 8 years, though, so she does have experience. That's Gabby Lynch with the crossover move down low, and she's a defensive player for them, but she's going to have to try to get her offensive game going tonight. Nice defensive play right there. That's Miranda Damon, the defensive player underneath. I tell you, Clackamas, you go down their bench, everybody they put off that bench seems like they really have some good defensive energy, and they really move the ball around. The triangle offense really is working on all cylinders tonight. They get an open jump shot right there. And that's nothing but the net.
I didn't hear any rim on that one.
Nothing but the silence of the net. That's Emily Melton. And she's a junior guard.
Andreessen came in for Lambert, for Reynolds.
Yep. That's a jump shot off for Reynolds. They're looking to hit some three-pointers, try to get themselves back into this game, but with just under 3 minutes to go, it's looking pretty dismal right now with a score of 70-27.
Andreessen, a sophomore at 5'5", and she moves well.
Nice inside pass.
Real nice,
right there.
real nice. Kicked the ball out. Reynolds with the ball again. Now she's doing well too.
Reynolds trying to move the ball around on offense, looking to try to get inside and maybe get to the free throw line. Well, I can tell you the score is not indicative of how the Reynolds Raiders played tonight, because they definitely put their hearts out there in their hustle. They just met a better team, a much more experienced team. So that's what you can expect. But I can tell you the experience they get from this game tonight is going to really help them down the road.
I think you hit it right on the head. Many times the score is not indicative of talent on any given night.
Nice inside play.
Oh, nice move.
Nice attack there. That's Aaron McDonald. No, excuse me.
Ballador.
Ballador.
Ballador. Nice baseline move. Underhand gets the ball in. I told you she was a mover and shaker. She's doing a wonderful job. A lot of hustle.
Well, she's a junior, so she'll be back next year and get some of her other girls helping out. And, you know, you never know. They can turn this thing around. And actually talking to the coach, they don't have a program for grade school people, for the grade school girls. So most of these girls, their first experience playing basketball is when they get to high school.
Okay.
Most other programs, as you know, they start, you know, with teams playing 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So by the time they get to high school, they're already running the same offense that the high school is running. But they don't have a junior program, is what the coach mentioned to me. So
they have no middle school program.
No middle school program. So this is to be expected. And I really have to say they've shown themselves to be really tough and play hard. And that's what counts.
Many of the middle schools that do have programs sometimes can't get a lot of players out. So they're not real effective to begin with. So a lot of the experience the kids get is when they come in as freshmen.
That's right. DeHacy was able to score underneath there, the freshman guard. We're almost down to 1.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Nice inside play again. Cavaliers passing is impeccable down low, and they come out with another basket. Inside shot off, rebound off, and that's going to go over to the Cavaliers.
A lot of times these days you'll have a lot of what they call classic teams, tournament teams, and kids go out and pay and they play, and it's very, very competitive, which also sometimes detracts from the middle school teams, because many of the young people don't play at the middle school if they're playing on a tournament team. But they're still getting the experience, so they're not really coming into high school cold. They just haven't played at the middle school level. So
And you can tell the difference. I mean, the younger you start, obviously, the more experience you have. And, you know, but there's just a lot of programs and a lot of areas that really don't have the funding to field a team.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of the parents don't have money to go out and play on tournament teams and travel. Pretty healthy expense there in many cases. So sometimes those girls that are playing at the middle school level don't get a chance to play with the girls and build up a team and a rhythm that they're going to run into when they become freshmen.
That's right. Well, Brittany Crockett, she's able to hit 2 free throws to add to that lead. Just about a minute to go here at Reynolds High School. That ball's off underneath, and that's going to stay on this end. And yeah, like I said, you give Reynolds kudos. They've stuck in this game. They don't have their heads down. They're playing hard right to the end of the game. We got a steal here. Nice left-handed layup. That's Brittany Crockett, the freshman guard, able to put the fast break layup.
Brittany Crockett. Nice move. Nice move.
That's jump shot off by the Raiders. Excuse me, off by the Cavaliers. Nice baseline drive underneath, using the basket for protection. Able to hit that shot. That's Megan Hart. And that's the end of our game right now, JR. Here at Reynolds High School. Reynolds Raiders 31, Clackamas Cavaliers 79. Tough game.
That's when you take a deep breath and move on to next week.
That's right. You got to have another few days of practice, get this one out of your system, and you know, get ready for the next game. And that's what you have to do, is have a short memory.
Can't say you had a wonderful time, but you got some great experience.
That's right. Well, we're going to take a break real quick here and be back for some closing comments here at Reynolds Raiders High School.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
And we are back here at Reynolds High School, home of the Raiders, in the tough and competitive Mount Hood Conference. And have quite a game tonight. What do you think, JR?
Reynolds made a showing, gave their younger people some experience. And like I said earlier, take a deep breath, move on to next week, and have fun.
That's right. Well, I tell you, like I said before, Reynolds has nothing to be ashamed of. They were shorthanded tonight. We knew coming into the game that they really only had probably 4 or 5 experienced players that are used to playing. And so it showed in the score, but it didn't show in the effort. They really put their hearts out there, didn't put their heads down, like I said, and played tough defense as good as they could against a really polished and more experienced Clackamas Cavalier team.
Well, we've got the boys game coming up here shortly. We've got 23 seconds left here at Reynolds, Troutdale, the gateway to the beautiful Columbia Gorge. And we're having a wonderful Friday evening. How you doing, Jerry?
Friday night, I'm doing great, man. No place that I'd rather be than a Friday night watching some...
Except maybe in the band.
No. I love being here watching these high schoolers get at it. And we definitely... It was fun covering this game. We know we're going to be back to Reynolds for another game here later on in the season. So hopefully we'll see some improvement out of both of these girls' team, and wish them luck in the future. And we're going to take a break right now, and we'll be back.